Vision Services at the Wisconsin Council of the Blind and Visually Impaired. Executive Director Denise Jess.
Hello, and a very warm welcome to the Wisconsin Council of the Blind and Visually Impaired. Our mission here at the Wisconsin Council of the Blind and Visually Impaired is to promote the dignity and empowerment of people in Wisconsin living with vision loss through advocacy, education, and vision services. We've been doing this work for over 70 years. I'm so excited today for you to meet our qualified, certified, kind, and energetic vision services team and learn more of how our services could support you on your journey.
Education and Vision Services Director Amy Werf.
The goal of low vision therapy is to help someone maximize the remaining vision that they have. So glasses may not be able to help at a certain point. Surgical interventions or medical treatment can't assist. Low vision can step in and pull out all that other vision that they can still draw on to try to help them see the things that they want to do again and see them better and more efficiently.
Two women sitting across a table from each other, one of them using a digital magnifier to read a bill.
So the first evaluation is really just talking. It's finding out what their goals are, what their needs are, what are the things that they want to be able to see or to do again that they haven't been able to very easily.
Two women sitting across a table from each other with a plate between them and several lamps.
Some of the common things that people express that they have difficulty with, a lot of that is pill bottles, trying to read that small print for the dosage or the phone number for the pharmacy, trying to read their mail when it comes in, the bills or the statements from doctors. Reading the mail or the newspaper is really difficult for people. Seeing photographs. Nobody prints pictures anymore, so everybody has pictures on their cell phones, and many older people with vision impairment have difficulty seeing those pictures on a phone. And leisure activities, reading books, playing card games, doing craft activities are some of the things that people express trouble with.
A woman watching a man read the letters on a vision test chart.
So some of the tools that are shown during the evaluation and then are recommended, number one is lighting. We talk a lot about different lighting. There's some lamps on the table here, so people don't have to go out and buy special lamps. A lot of it is just using the lamps they have at home or finding some low-cost alternatives at the store. It's about the style of light. Is it a warm yellow light or is it a brighter white light like a daylight bulb? Oftentimes lighting makes a dramatic difference for people. We talk a lot about background color, especially when you're taking pills. If you have a different background color behind those pills, you can see them a little bit better. Another tool is the magnifier. Those are really important for people to be able to read things in their homes, pill bottles, medicine labels, things in the kitchen to see how long is it that they're supposed to cook something in the microwave or a recipe that they enjoy working on with family members. Seeing the newspaper to read an article. Magnifiers can be really important. And again, the light on a magnifier, this one has a light right on it, can be just as important as the power of the magnifier for someone.
Certified Vision Rehabilitation Therapist and Certified Orientation and Mobility Specialist Brent Przentka.
Vision rehabilitation therapy is the teaching of adaptive techniques for those living with vision loss to help enable them to live full, independent lives. When I begin working with a client, I usually like to sit down with that client first and get to know them as an individual, and then find out where their vision loss might be impeding in their daily lives. And then together we work on a plan to reach goals that can help them continue to do those things that they love to do. My approach is client-centered, so that individuals essentially are the ones that are telling me what they would continue to like to do, and then I help them come up with a plan to figure out how to be able to continue to do those things. Some of the skills that vision rehabilitation therapy teaches might be things like adaptive teaching cooking techniques. It could be labeling your appliances in your home so that you can use your appliances independently. Microwave, stove, washer and dryer, things of that sort. Vision rehabilitation therapy also helps teach money management skills, so identifying your money. It could be time management skills, keeping a calendar, knowing how to identify the time. It might also include some technology skills. So if you're struggling to use your telephone, your cell phone, learning how to use your voice, maybe to use that phone so that you can call to those that you might need. It could mean setting up a voice assistant in your home, i.e. Alexa Echo, that you use. So instead of having to see your cell phone or a computer, it's a device that you would talk to help for many different things, like keeping your calendar, finding out what the weather is for that day, setting a timer. Anyone who's experiencing vision loss could benefit from vision rehabilitation therapy. If you're new to vision loss and it's slightly impacting your vision, but still getting in the way of your independent living, we can help teach you some skills that might even benefit you down the road if your vision continues to progress to get worse. Or if it's somebody that's had vision loss for quite a while, but has not learned these techniques to help them live independently, we can come help teach them to continue to live full independent lives.
Two men sitting at a table, one watching the other use a video magnifier to read a newspaper. Access Technology Specialist Jim Denham.
Access technology, which is sometimes referred to as assistive technology, is any hardware or software which helps people gain access to information. When a client comes to us for the first time, one of the main things we focus on is the client's goals. We really want to work with the individual to determine what is it that they want to do and what technology that they're currently using. We then give them the ability to try different pieces of hardware or software to determine what technology might help them meet their goals. This may include screen readers, this may include refreshable braille displays, or tablets which have built-in access technology.
A man watching another man type on a computer keyboard.
One of the ways that technology can assist individuals who have some mild form of vision loss is screen magnification. This can increase the font on the screen, can also change the background color, and can do things like highlight the mouse pointer. Many of the devices we work with on a regular basis have accessibility features built right into the operating system. A good example is the iPhone. The iPhone has screen magnification for individuals with low vision. It also has a screen reader for individuals such as myself who have no usable vision. This allows me to touch something on the screen and to hear what is being displayed. For individuals who use Braille, another option is refreshable Braille, which is a device which can tactily show information which is being displayed on screen through a series of raised cells.
A man watching a woman use a keyboard with tactile markers.
We offer two different types of access technology instruction. The first is group access technology classes. These are online sessions which occur once a quarter. In these sessions, we highlight a particular topic, and our purpose is really not to show how to operate the specific piece of technology. It's more to show what the technology can be used for and the benefits of that particular piece of technology.
A group of people sitting around a table, many of them with smartphones in front of them.
The second type of access technology instruction is one-on-one instruction. During one-on-one instruction, we work with the client to ensure they have everything they need to accomplish their goals. This instruction can take place either here at the council, at the client's home or their place of business, or increasingly, we conduct access technology instructions remotely.
Two men sitting at a table, one of them with his hand on a computer speaker. Brent Prezentka.
Orientation refers to knowing where you are in your environment and knowing how to get where you want to go. Mobility refers to how you're going to get there efficiently and safely. Orientation and mobility training can take place in any environment dependent on the goals and needs of the individual. We can train them here at the Wisconsin Council of the Blind and Visually Impaired in Madison. We can come to your home environment and help you navigate and learn how to travel safely in your home, your neighborhood, your local community. It could be a store in your neighborhood that you want to learn to navigate safely. It could be a workplace environment that you want to learn to navigate. It could be your public transportation system that you want to learn. When I meet with somebody to discuss their goals for orientation and mobility training, some examples of questions I might ask might be, do you feel unsafe in any of your navigation of your home or other environments, which might include going out to get the mail from your mailbox, going up and down stairs in your own home, traveling in your neighborhood on a walk around your block. Do you feel safe in doing that?
A person using a white cane approaching stairs leading to a building entrance.
Almost anyone with vision loss could benefit from orientation and mobility training. Certainly those that plan to use a white cane would benefit from orientation and mobility training and how to use that white cane safely and efficiently. Somebody that moves into a new home, a new community, to learn that environment would benefit from orientation and mobility training. Somebody that might have started a new job and needs to learn a new route to get to that job, or their workplace environment, learning that workplace environment would benefit from orientation and mobility training.
A man watching a woman use a white cane to navigate a corridor.
Thank you so much for visiting with us today at the Wisconsin Council of the Blind and Visually Impaired to learn about our vision services. Whether you're new to vision loss, experiencing changes in your vision, or know someone who is also experiencing vision loss, we would love to partner with you to learn the skills to be able to live your best life. Thank you so much.
Wisconsin Council of the Blind and Visually Impaired, wcblind.org, 608-255-1166, info@wcblind.org.